Hello everybody, hello Astana. I'm Renate Behrens, I'm the chair of the RDA steering committee, and I would like to tell you something about RDA strategy in the future development of the standard RDA. Thank you for inviting me and giving me the possibility to tell you something about this. Artificial intelligence is sometimes something like the elephant in the room. Everybody knows that it's there, but nobody dares to talk about it, or at the contrary, everybody is talking about it. But at the end of the day, artificial intelligence is so big and important, we just can't ignore it. And especially libraries cannot ignore it. And why? Libraries are important parts in cultural and social life and are key parts of knowledge management. So the discussion about AI is unavoidable and important at the same time. Another argument is that many libraries and cataloging institutions in general are in very difficult economic situation, and they have to save money, and at least they have to save staff. So the RAC and the RDA board felt that it is their duty to support the cataloging organizations in this difficult situation and, on the other hand, to adapt RDA accordingly to the changed situation. It was important for us to participate in the current discussion and in this way to support our colleagues worldwide in the belief that cataloging is needed and AI will not change this. So the RAC and the RDA board in 2024 decided to have for the first time a joint working group on artificial intelligence. The membership is spread all around the world, and the actual chair of the working group is Ahava Cohen from National Library of Israel. Another colleague and member of the working group I would like to mention is Charlene Chow. She's member of the RAC, our wider community engagement officer, and she is the liaison to the PCC. If you would like to have information about the working group, I put you here in the link to the website of the RAC, so you can have all this information, the terms of references, the products we provided so far, and everything else you would like to know. What were the initial tasks we set us? We asked ourselves, how might AI assist in the implementation of RDA, and how, in contrary, it might hinder the implementation of RDA. We talked about ethical implications of using AI that might affect RDA, and we talked about copyright and, in general, intellectual property considerations with regard to AI in this sense. The first deliverable was a white paper. The name is Considering AI in the Growth of RDA, and we published it in January this year. What are the first results of this white paper? We would like to examine how AI can enhance metadata creation and cataloging with RDA, because this is our duty. We would like to provide guidance for those implementations, and we would like to collaborate with other international library organizations such as IFLA or the PCC and many others, because AI is a topic all around the world in every cultural institution, so we have to work together as close as we can. What are the key points of this white paper? Enhancing, not replacing human work. And this was very much important for us, because I think all of you know that sometimes, or very often, library managers are saying AI will solve all our problems, we will not need any longer human cataloging. It is right that AI can be a tool to automate repetitive cataloging tasks, and these are tasks that national libraries have a lot. But it will never can replace human work, because human oversight remains crucial. We told it like this. because if we would like to have, once again and any longer, quality data, the human oversight is needed, definitely. It's sure that we have to have training AI with RDA standards. We need to develop machine-readable RDA guidelines to train AI models effectively. And once again, misconception addressed was an essential key point in the white paper, and is it? The paper clarifies that AI adoption is not intended to reduce staff because, and it will not save money because the use of AI for the time being is expensive. And it needs a lot of people who are doing this because AI is only a machine, and so you need humans to work with it. What are the tasks resulting from this white paper? We have to concentrate our task, and these are the tasks we would like to work with in the near future. We would like to investigate live production services using AI for cataloging, and whether we can use them, reuse them, adapt something for us. We would like to identify specific ways AI can support metadata creation. We have to draft guidelines. That's what is mentioned in the white paper. And very much important, we think it's very much important, we have to develop a minimal set of entities that a data set must include to be RDA compliant, even if the metadata is automatically generated. We have to establish quality criteria for RDA compliant metadata because libraries, we would like to produce quality data which are reliable, accurate, and so on. You all know this. We have to provide recommendations for transparency in the AI-assisted metadata creation process, and we have to propose methods for documenting the AI-generated nature of RDA data in the metadata records. What is for the time being out of scope? And here, out of scope does not mean that we didn't think it's important. These considerations, like ethical considerations, environmental and copyright issues, they are very much important, but we just thought that we couldn't solve all the problems at once, and so we concentrated on the topics and on the task I told you before. I would like to thank a lot to Charlene Chu and Ahava Cohen, because this presentation is a summary of their presentations they gave. The presentations are linked. You can have a look at this if you would like to have more precise and more open and more information about what the RSC and the RDA board is doing concerning AI. I would like to thank you for your attention, and when you will hear me, I will be on my flight to Astana. So for the time being, I cannot answer your questions. So please write me an email, or I would be happy to meet you in Astana at the WLIC Congress, and have a good satellite meeting, and I hope to see you soon. Goodbye.